Welcome to the Anonymous Maximalists Club. Who wants to begin?
I'm Steve. I opened the Kaspa white paper. Thought it'd take 5 minutes. I couldn't stop reading.
I said I'd never touch alts, ever, but Kaspa, it made sense. Now it's 10% of my portfolio.
I'm thinking of selling all my Bitcoin. Ooh. And going full Kaspa.
Thank you for your honesty. You are safe here. We will always support you.
But please come back to your senses. You are still maximalists. And this is not for social media. I'm a Bitcoin maximalist. I'm a bit.
Ooh. Now what we gonna do tonight? We should go to a function. Ooh, oh yeah, yeah. She drives me crazy. That perfume that you wear seems to hang in the air. It's boogalicious. And while that DJ's busting grooves, I've been making all the moves to taste your kisses. You know, honey, we going to a function. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, party people, get down. We going to a function. Some people get the kicks when that shit begins to stick and it's just sweat down. I got to get down. Why don't you come on with me, lady? I don't want to hear your maybes wanna get sexual. Well, you got the body of a goddess, and I want you with your hottest. Ooh, you wanna be my queen? Let's hit the scene. Come on to the function. Just like the ocean, I long to be free. Free as a bird flying over the sea.
Yo,
Hello, Satoshi. What you doing?
just digging into Kaspa. It's wild, Elon.
Are you alone?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, man? Who's that?
Jack, go to our chat.
What's up? What's up?
Yo, Mike, grab the line.
Yo.
What's up?
So, what you doing, Elon?
Oh man, just buying, flying, Kaspa to Mars and in stars.
Me too. Me too.
They call my coin worthless. It makes all the maxis nervous. They're too brain dead to comprehend. Oh, no reverse to their foot curses. Those lames are all flaccid. Claim bitcoins for the masses. Wait till the Fed hands back their white paper and it's all redacted. BTC got a head start. Now salty max is filled with fake heart. They preach immaculate conception while they let Satoshi's vision get trademarked. First movers act like prophets, but their gospel's out of date. Bitcoin's a king stuck on the back rank, and Kaspa's next move is checkmate. Kaspa's rising to the top. Yeah, we're breaking through the flood. Bitcoin maxis getting anxious, drag our name all through the mud. They say there's no second best, but the best second I ever spent was the first time I ever transferred 1,000 for 1,000th of a cent. Scalability supreme. Kaspa's haunting Freddy Krueger in his dreams. Spends his days blocking case. Kaspa's living in his head rent free. The case keep on replying and the maxi blocks start to get more furious. Every time they crash out harder, another Bitcoiner gets a little curious. Now crowd is going for two, misleading others from the truth it seems. You probably get a blindfold and block when you graduate as for university. Filling up his pocket, selling information you can find for free. Reminds me of the other fighters in the exit liquidity scheme. Kaspa's rising to the top. Yeah, we're breaking through the FUD. Bitcoin maxis getting anxious. Drag our name all through the mud. They say there's no second best, but the best second I ever spent was the first time I ever transferred 1,000 for 1,000th of a cent. This FUD is whack. My Kaspa peeps are getting blocked by Adam back. Am I just paranoid? It's like a coordinated attack. And CZ, he just acts like he doesn't see me. He gets 100 Cas replies no matter what he's tweeting. Brian Armstrong, are you listening? We want that free spot listing. Your Coinbase 50 index is a joke, as long as Kaspa's missing. Tell me, Brian, are you just scared of a little speed? When our ZK roll-ups drop, Kaspa's base layer is all we'll need. Silly peasants, you don't get it. We want it inefficient. We got centralized solutions, one big club and you ain't in it. You text the best and we can speak about these achievements. There's no profit in the cure. We sell subscriptions for the treatment. Kaspa's rising to the top. Yo, we're breaking through the FUD. Bitcoin maxis getting anxious. Drag our name all through the mud. They say there's no second best, but the best second I ever spent was the first time I ever transferred 1,000 for 1,000th of a cent. And like you haven't heard the word, but that'll change. The real ones will emerge, seeking wisdom about the cave. And Nick Sarbonos took 5 years off, now he's back. Wouldn't you know his first post was asking questions about the dad. Kruger back, Crater, keep your FUD fees and fakery. We're moving on. Kaspa's blocks are faster than lightning. Bitcoin's glory days are gone. From the streets to the chain, with a spark they can't contain. Cas is here to reign, yo, we're changing up the game.
Everyone know what to do.
Sending 5 Cas to Cat Daddy.
Let's start.
Gone.
Done.
Yep.
Sending 5 Kaspa to Paulo in Brazil.
I'm waiting for that, man. Just confirm.
Ask for my thumbprint. There we go. Sent.
Okay. Let me send it to Nigeria.
I'm waiting.
It's done.
Nice.
Okay, received. So I'm sending to Romania. Okay. Done.
Wow.
Nice.
Sending to 1 Malaysia. So confirm. Confirmed.
Nice. Safely arrived in Malaysia. Continue the journey to Australia. Sending to Luke. Confirm.
Received. There you go. All right. Sending from Australia back to Ireland. All right. Hit confirm.
Done.
Brilliant.
There you go.
Bang.
Around the
Brilliant.
world.
I got my Kaspa back.
And
So
how much
does that-
Kaspa did you end up with after that?
9.9885.
There you go.
But that's because we did this a lot of
How many
practice times before the original one. Yeah, about 6 or something. Yeah. Yeah. So does that prove that Kaspa's the fastest proof of work in the world?
Yeah, fastest.
Yeah,
No,
it's really.
Faster than the speed of light.
Yeah.
All the way around the world before Bitcoin confirms one transaction.
That's it.
Really?
Crypto bling, come list. It's hot, big chain, go spot, change fast, no lag, we're clean, grid dag.
No lag, no pain, smart ready, no chain of vein. Spot us, we glow, contract set, let's go.
Welcome to the Anonymous Maximalists Club. Who wants to begin?
I'm Steve. I opened the Kaspa white paper. Thought it'd take 5 minutes. I couldn't stop reading.
I said I'd never touch alts, ever, but Kaspa, it made sense. Now it's 10% of my portfolio.
I'm thinking of selling all my Bitcoin. Ooh. And going full Kaspa.
Thank you for your honesty. You are safe here. We will always support you.
But please come back to your senses. You are still maximalists. And this is not for social media. I'm a Bitcoin maximalist.
Ooh. Now what?
I forgot how good his intros were. He just like sort of plays all of these different different clips from different content creators and things like this, and they're brilliant. You could just watch them for ages. Well, I could. I'm just watching them for ages. Sort of plays all of these different You could just watch them for ages. Well, I could. I'm just watching them for ages. You could just watch them for ages. Well, I could. I'm just watching them.
Always very exciting. I know that Chris's Friday, he starts going, oh, Kaspa, in his mind, and then by the time he hits Monday, it's just Cas all day.
It's got to be done, man. It's got to be done.
Yes,
I mean, this Friday that just went was probably the bloodiest Friday I've ever seen in crypto in general.
Crazy.
Absolutely unreal. They reckon so that liquidations were coming out roughly around 20 billion. But apparently the founder or someone from Hyperliquid has said, no, it's not going to be 100x more than that. I mean, just this Friday, these sexes aren't telling you how bad the liquidations were. So if that's the case, it's like trillions I've ever seen in crypto in general.
Apparently the information on that is like 157 billion or something along those lines, which is crazy.
I've never, I mean, but it looks like someone punched through the whole thing. Like they punched through everything listed on all exchanges all the way down, and then bottomed and then went back in. It's bizarre. I don't know. A lot of guys are talking about manipulation and like they punched through everything listed on all exchanges all the way down, and then bottomed and then went back in. It's like a punch for every, and then bottomed and then went back in. It's liquid. Liquid.
ETH on leverage. I've over collateralized on Aave, but my lick level's so low that luckily I wasn't affected by it. But like, there's a lot of people that had their lick levels extremely low as well. Their balances were very healthy. ETH on leverage, and it still spiked down and caught these people out, and so it's horrendous, man. It's not a nice feeling for the people that lost a lot of money, and that is unfortunately the risk that comes with leveraging and not having that. There's a lot of custody there, but very healthy. Unfortunately, that cascade really did. The other thing that it showed for me is just how leveraged up Kaspa actually was as well. To cascade down to those sorts of levels, that's some serious leverage behind that. So again, it's not nice for anybody who's lost money during this time, but on the other hand, it has reset things a lot more now. I mean, me personally, I've been through loads of these cascades and like my time in crypto, so genuinely I wasn't worried about this at all.
Man, if you've been in a bar fight in South Africa, you'll be fine, trust me.
Yeah. Oh dear, a little bit more to that though. There's your life's on the line in a bar fight in South Africa. At least with crypto, it is just money. I mean, I say just money, but yeah. But like for me personally, I saw it happening, and which again people point to manipulation and things like that, which in fairness I don't blame people that think like that. It could very well have been like it's a really good way for exchanges, market makers, all sorts to get good prices and to whack out any leverage traders and take positions themselves. So it's one of those. And then if you're locking retail out of actually purchasing or buying any spot or leveraging up themselves from those prices, which happens. Like I said, I managed to fulfill some of my payments that I or my orders that I put in, but others didn't fill till a lot later. But it's funny because Elliot's been speaking about this for a while now on chats about oracles and things like this, and how actually manipulation can happen, or not even manipulation, but just getting your price feed from just one source, like Binance, for example, can have catastrophic effects. My payments that I've Sorry, I literally just heard myself speak on Vivor. Just
yeah, I just got it up in the back end from CryptoPumpz said it's messing about multi-streaming and it's just gone haywire at the minute because I don't know something with a program probably in the back end.
So is it actually working on Vivor now?
Yeah, it was, but when switching on to X, apparently something happened and then disturbed the piece.
Gotcha. Oh dear. But yeah, I'm glad to see loads of people are still here though, especially after such a horrendous event. I know I saw Christian Ludwig's post and I do feel for him, man. Like that's never easy losing that sort of capital. And it's happened to a lot of people.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun to see. But I mean, we can just learn and move on. I didn't capture any of it at all. It's like me and Levendi were doing a space and he was interviewing me. And then as he was asking me, or as Pam was asking me questions, I was doing posts and all of a sudden I saw this post with the red bar going down. What the hell? This must be fake news. And when I opened up my wallets and stuff, I was like, shit, this is for real. And then I had to try and focus on that and not to mess up the interview. And then afterwards, I was trying to look on if I could purchase anything, but I had this big pizza that my wife made me. And so I ate the pizza, and then after I ate the pizza, I was a bit tired, so I went to bed. But that was pretty much my event for a while.
That's understandable, man. You can't pass up on the pizza. I literally when it was happening, I looked at it, I was like, fucking hell, Kaspa's on sale. So like I said, I put in what I could and the orders got part fulfilled. And then I just messaged Tom and said, basically, I can't remember what it was, but I basically just said to Tom, Kaspa's on sale. Like, have at it. I'm going to bed. And then went to sleep because I was happy with where I put my orders. And then, yeah, that was it.
Yeah. He got a 1 cent one, right?
Yeah, he got leveraged up at, I think 1 or 2 cents. He caught it really, really well.
So you're telling me Tom is buying drinks from now on?
Yeah, Tom's buying Kaspa Island. 100%. That's if they don't lick us out again. You never know. That sounds bad, doesn't it? Lick us out anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that the room is filling up a bit more, Levendi, shall we get on with the main show?
Yeah. Let's crack on, man. Today we've got a banger of a show. First up, we have BOK.kas going over some new developments he's been working on, as well as the popular Bitcoin NFT Turtle project. Then followed by after BOK, we have a new chain NFTs.
Sounds good to me, man. Let's slide on over to BOK then. How are you doing, mate? Long time no speak.
Hey, Chris. Yeah, that's a really long time ago. 1 year, man. 1 year ago. I could predict.
Yeah, I mean, the NFT collection's done really, really well, isn't it? And like, again, the NFT collection, I've always been a fan of sort of pixelated art anyway. But yeah, like it's a very clever way of just launching after obviously Jonathan's talk with Vlad and the whole his pet turtle called Bitcoin. So I assume that's where you guys sort of got the inspiration from and then just went with it.
Yeah, well, actually, I wanted to do like a test project first because I had an idea. This is still a concept of another collection. But I was like, okay, it's the first time I do an NFT, so I have to test it out first. And I was playing with the idea of the turtle because, of course, as many people, I listened to the beautiful podcast with Jonathan. And we saw the token project then coming up, and I was in the token projects also in the beginning, tried to help them out also. But yeah, it was just a fun idea, like, oh, there's no NFT collection yet around the turtle, the pet turtle. And it actually, it all started when I found out that the ticker on KRC721 of Bitcoin was actually available. I was really surprised to see that it was ready. You could just deploy that. Nobody had done it yet. And then it became serious for me. Will never work, but they just follow through. And because in KNS, for instance, with the KAS domains, they restricted some domains, you cannot take them, or they're pre-ordered or something. But no, man, here it was not the case. Yeah.
Well, it's almost like it was made to be then.
Yeah, that at that point, like, I was okay, and I knew that smart contracts were coming, so I thought, okay, I have to do it before smart contracts, otherwise nobody will notice it anyway. Like, everything is connected one way or the other to Bitcoin, Kaspa, or cypherpunk in general,
Yeah, and it does. It works really well. And like you said, popularized by actual Jonathan's turtle, which is fantastic. I was going to say, since launching this, I know you said like you sort of launched it to sort of have a bit of fun and things like that. But has the movement grown now? Because I've not really followed the Bitcoin Turtle NFTs, but I have seen a lot of things about it on my timeline. So is like the community growing quite a lot over this?
Yeah, especially in the beginning, the community grew very rapidly and very strong. because of the art. And in the beginning, they didn't know who the dev was, so I made a whole game around it, like finding out who is the dev and doxing myself first half and today fully, so people now also know my name. And yeah, as you also say, like you also see it here in the chat. Many people have their profile picture turned into the turtle because people just love it from the start. The combination of the art, the pixel art, the Kaspa items, but also the Bitcoin items, and the amount, like it's in a collectible with just 2,100. It was a very fair mint price of 100 Kaspa, so many people could get in. So the early adopters were very much rewarded because now the floor price is 550. So there are already people who made successful trades, and yeah, this is a pretty strong first group of collectors who really see the long-term potential of this. And yeah, the volume, we are almost at 1 million Kaspa total volume. Yeah, it surprised me how well it works also. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on the numbers, because they're very good numbers. Are you? Is there more looking forward with Bitcoin Turtles? So, like, have you got? Are you going to start adding utility to it, or is it more of just a collectible type thing that you want to stick to?
Yeah, at the moment the focus is on focusing on the art and the collectible, because we have a big opportunity here with Kaspa to get NFTs on into the bigger crypto world, let's say, because I'm new to this NFT world, but it's super exciting. And as you can see on CoinGecko, like the total NFT market cap is now around 5.6 billion with a 14 million daily trading volume. And these, like CryptoPumpz is of course the most well known, but then comes the Bored Ape Yacht Club, etc. So these Ethereum NFTs, and their floor prices are like Pudgy Penguin's floor price is $30,000. So it's not weird for NFT collections to have floor prices in the thousands of dollars. So that is already a very big incentive for me and the community of Bitcoin the Turtle, that we are now investing in NFTs that we know in let's say say, okay, we want to have these NFTs on Tangem, and me too, you know, because these NFTs are already, there were 2 times an NFT sold for 50,000 Kaspa. It's big amounts of Kaspa. So what we did, I am in talks with Tangem, and they told us what they need for a deal to put KRC721 on the roadmap for one, because it wasn't on the roadmap at all. I asked them like, okay, when can you do the integration? And they showed me the roadmap. It was not on there. So I asked them, okay, what to do to get it on the roadmap? Okay, so then they gave a deal. We have to buy 1,000 custom Tangem wallets, and then they can put it on a roadmap and speed up the process, let's say. So I'm in talks with Kasper. So they answered all the questions from Tangem, which really nice, really supportive. And they also, because Tangem also needs to run their own node. So Kasper told them that under an NDA agreement with Kasper, they are able to run their own node. So it also, Kasper already makes sure that the KRC721 is very secure, and they have like fail safes and everything. But it's also another nice idea for the community to know that Tangem will run their own node when they integrate KRC721. So the goal is to this year finish the negotiations with Tangem, and I will try to do this deal with our Bitcoin community, but it is pretty serious numbers because we have to buy 1,000 wallets of top of my head $50 or something. So it's a big amount. But I also started in Telegram the Kaspa NFT Alliance, which now has about 20 members of different NFT projects like Kaspunks. Necho is in there, Goat is in there, Casper is in there, of course, Cas Critters, all kinds of devoted devs. Because I know that together we can come a lot further, you know. So we can, if we don't manage to do this deal with Tangem with Bitcoin community, I will reach out to the other guys to say, hey, can we find a way together to get this done? And also we can, as a group, I think we have a better chance to get noticed by a big marketplace like OpenSea, for instance. And then when we transition with the NFTs to smart contracts, we can, together with hopefully a marketplace like OpenSea or another big marketplace, do an integration, maybe combined with a big marketing push, you know, like how cool would it be that OpenSea comes out like, hey guys, from now on, we integrated Kaspa NFTs in our marketplace, and you can now, you know, trade and collect and mint these Kaspa tokens. So yeah, this is all happening now because we really, the collection is strong, unique. There's also a really unique thing in there that people, if they watch our previous AMA, they can see that I hard coded into each NFT a part of the turtle of Jonathan from the video. So actually each NFT holds like 4 by 4 pixels that are directly out of a snapshot of the video of Jonathan showing his turtle to the world. So there's all kinds of clever ways to really solidify it as a historical NFT project. And we have good connections with the others, with Kaspunks, etc., and with the serious NFT collections in Kaspa. I look forward to bring us further into the wider crypto field, and it will.
Like you said, with the OpenSea style of things, I get that for people that enjoy NFTs, that is a perfect way to push adoption for Kaspa as well. So I think I know, like you were saying, that the community you're focusing on the collectible side of things, but it also does seem that you are focusing on pushing for adoption elsewhere as well, which is really good.
Yeah, I think there's a big opportunity there. Also, and today I doxed myself. I tried to do it live through Vivor, but my OBS system didn't work that well. So I did it through another channel, and some people have to wait for the recording. But I also doxed myself fully. My name is Olaf Weller in the Netherlands. And actually here in the Netherlands, I have quite some reach in like people that are interested in alternative money, like local money, but also crypto money, etc., and decentralized technologies. And I will give a webinar and a podcast about. I recorded the podcast. I'm giving a webinar about Kaspa, I'm talking with Seb, who's also here now online, who's also from the Netherlands, to work on the adoption of Kaspa in the Netherlands. So just I'm a creative a guy that loves Kaspa, and I'm just finding all kinds of ways to put that to use, let's say. And this Bitcoin collection was came out of a creative wave, and when I launched it, I knew, okay, this has serious potential. So now let's also make it work for Kaspa as a whole.
Love that, man. And it's so true. There's so many people that you don't just have to be a developer or a coder or an engineer or anything like that to work on Kaspa. You can do it in your own individual ways. If you've got skills and you've got talent, you can push you can push any network you want out to the masses. And with Kaspa obviously being fair launched and everything like that, there's no sort of money set aside for marketing. It's up to us to push it out. And if you have a skill in that, like you said, you're quite a creative person. Say, for example, all goes well and Bitcoin and Turtle NFT goes on to OpenSea. That would be a huge move for Kaspa in general. Be a huge move for you guys, but for Kaspa in general, that's a lot of eyeballs now getting exposure on Kaspa. So, yeah, I totally agree with you. I want people to really lean into their skills. Whatever you're skillful at, use it in some way to promote Kaspa. It'd be fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and also the other NFT collections, there's quite some nice NFT collections. Just lately, some 19-year-old guy made really nice art. He called it Demons, and he launched it on Kaspa. So there is talent, and there's talent that wants to deploy on Kaspa. And just by seeing the complete NFT market now on Ethereum and other chains, I see how small we are still and how much work we still have to do. But it's also a great opportunity, because all the people here know that Kaspa is a top 5 crypto. Just lately, the price. Because with NFTs, it's really a different world. It's not only about the market cap. It's also a lot about the art. It's real digital art collection. So it also, it's a different energy. I like it. It's a more relaxed. Of course, there's still hype because we all see the potential, but it's also about having fun. Talking about the different traits and how they combine, and how this skeleton turtle with a diamond shell and the cyberpunk glasses looks really cool in this color combination and everything. So I'm at a nice place now. I like it here.
Good. I'm glad you found your niche anyway. Levendi, do we have any questions for Bocker about Bitcoin Turtle NFTs at all?
No, none have come through. But if they do, we'll pin them up and we can go through them as we go through the show.
Awesome. Bock, did you have anything more you wanted to say before we move on?
No, I think this is it. If people are interested, on our X. You can see the AMAs. You can read them back. Our roadmap is on there. Join our Telegram, join the chat, and get your hands on a Bitcoin, because this is your opportunity to own one full Bitcoin.
I was, just before we do move on, actually, I did have one question. Are you looking to port over to the ERC20 standard when the bridge comes available, or are you sort of sticking to KRC721?
Well, there's no hurry yet for us, so it will be necessary to go to connect to the bigger marketplaces, or if we want to have people be able to stake our NFTs, or put utility towards the NFTs, At the moment, it's not yet the case, and I also first want to know what is the best and most secure way to do this. So there's no hurry in this, but it's also part of our roadmap for this year still to do the research and finalize the preferred strategy for us. Yeah, in this.
Yeah, it makes sense, and like you said, there isn't any rush for it at all. I like to let everybody else test out things before I test out, to be honest with you. So when a bridge does come along, I probably won't be the first one using it. But like, for example, Cat Bridge is up, isn't it, for the KRC20s anyway? And actually run flawlessly. It's done extremely well. And I do know that they're working on a KRC721 bridge as well to bridge over to ERC721 standard. So yeah, I think, like I said, these guys have done. So yeah, I think, like I said, these guys have done. So yeah, I think, like I said, these guys have done